Wow, here we go. Trace in action. And I don't see the doctor. I don't see anybody. He's by himself here. Look at this, Chris. Some independence on behalf of the Medicos.
Well, the Medicos have a big-time tag team contest here tonight, Hutch Henries, and I'm sure El Doctor has his focus elsewhere. It's why his secret weapon, the third Medico, is taking charge here tonight towards that Openweight championship against La Bandita, who's really been a thorn in the side of El Doctor this entire tenure here at Demand Lucha.
Yeah, he's definitely got something going on with her. He's been trying to figure it. Basically says he knows who's under the mask. Been trying to get everybody to get on board with that fact. He thinks it's somebody that should not be in the company for some reason. Thinks if he unmasks her, that we're all going to agree with him. But I have a hard time agreeing with. I'll change my opinion just to disagree with Zoc. But
could be the opportunity tonight that El Doctor wanted and needed to potentially not only dethrone La Bandita for that Openweight championship, but unmask her and reveal her identity tonight just ahead of Christmas time. What kind of present could that be? We've already seen the unmasking of the Wild Stallion Kid, and that led to an allegiance with apparently Johnny DeLuca, and that's exactly who Los Medicos have to face here later on tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed about that, but you know, geez, I can't believe I might be supporting Doc Zoc. I wouldn't mind them giving Bryce Hanson a little piece of his mind, but Trace in singles action, this is interesting, Chris. I haven't seen that one since the well or something.
Introducing his opponent, she is the current reigning and defending Demand Lucha Openweight champion from El Paso, Texas. She is the self-proclaimed vigilante. She is La
La Bandita Openweight Championship. Once again, I think our only championship on the line. Bandita's been putting in the work here at Demand Lucha, Chris.
La Bandita quickly becoming one of the most popular competitors in Demand Lucha history and quickly rose the ranks to capture that Openweight championship. It's been a bumpy ride for her since winning that gold. She has one of the biggest targets on her back here at Demand Lucha, and it's non-stop. The competitors keep coming when you're the Openweight champion. It's open to all weight classes, all divisions.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, Lord!
Oh, geez, I was gonna say, man, at least she doesn't have to watch her back today. Trace is out here by himself, but man, obviously he knows it too, taking every advantage he can. Doc Zoc's training is here in spades, even though he himself physically is not.
A Lucha before Christmas. It's another jam-packed show here at the Parkdale Hall. We're opening things with the Openweight Championship. We're going to start things off.
Yeah, well, it's a nightmare before Christmas, and let me tell you, this is a nightmare for La Bandita right now.
Sending for the ride, ducks under.
An interesting, whoa!
Flying head scissors. Takes the challenger for a ride here.
Yeah, so much momentum, he was right back up on his feet. I think it took him a second to actually get his bearings, though. Bandita taking advantage. Big Japanese arm drag out of the corner. Nice stuff. Got a kind of nice, a hazy look here tonight at the Parkdale Hall. We've changed our lighting setup a little bit, kind of gray, just like it is outside here in November. It's the nightmare before Lucha XMAS, but we got a tour for you next month. Tequila Expos all over the place, and back-to-back Lucha Xmas shows, just like Lucha Palooza, Chris. And I bet La Bandita, if I put my money down, will be defending that title there on those shows. She's gonna win tonight. Here we go. Oh, come on.
Another near fall, serious implications heading into the 2026 calendar year. It's shaping up to be one of the biggest and busiest in Demand Lucha history. Tonight, we're celebrating that with the return of Jack Cartwheel, and you see a back spinning kick there from the champion.
Just put away a few people with this. Oh no, going for the mask. Come on, no mask respect here, come on.
I would expect nothing less from Los Medicos, and you can hear that chorus of boos here from the Toronto fans at Parkdale Hall, Hutch Henries.
Well, I feel like the Medico, maybe he hates the fact that she has a mask. Like, he lives the mask. Like, who knows if they even take them off. They're like weird, mindless automatons. Although I feel like Trace almost has the most personality. Although, I mean, Uno was dancing a couple shows ago. Medicos are like coming into their own. I guess like after a while, you know, how long has it been since they were birthed or grown or whatever, you know? It's like you get a personality after a while, it's natural.
Medicos certainly, each with their own strengths, and they're personally handpicked from El Dr. Zoc.
Well, what I mean is like, you know, it's like Batman, right? People say, you know, when he goes to hell, they tell Bane to take his mask off, but they tell Bruce is the mask. Batman can keep his mask on when he faces the devil, you know, and that, you know, I don't know if you read that comic, but Bane was kind of offended. I think the same thing here, man. Medico, he lives that mask life. He sleeps with the shit on. I don't know if Bandita's that committed. I feel like this is a persona she puts on for us all. Much needed, in fact, since Doc is trying to tell us that she's some sort of like person we shouldn't have around here.
Well, that's apparently been the whole problem for El Doctor. He wanted to reveal the identity of La Bandita, which has been a tight secret here.
I mean, I have my suspicions, especially since I think I know a lot of the people that Doc Sock dislikes. The list is long, but if you take a good long look at it, maybe you can discern. But I am happy with La Bandita, no matter how she appears here. A proud openweight champion and has been doing us well, but man, she's looked kind of winded ever since she got in there. Like I said, she's been working a lot. I'm wondering if it's starting to catch up with her, Chris.
Face first into those buckles. Los Medico Trays in position.
Big snake eyes and another big elbow, shoulder block thing in the corner. All of his weight basically crushing this young lady. Oh man, the bartender's right all behind. I thought we might see that moonsault that he's known for, but wasting time here. See, this is where you don't see Zoc. Zoc would be there yelling at him, telling him to get on the opponent.
You have no idea who El Doctor or Zoc Knopf could be recruiting. It could even be that bartender.
It's been a while since we've seen a new member of the Medicos. I know he's trying to get SELEZIYA SPARX in there. Ever since Fred Aya's left, we've lost Frankie the Monster. Although Trace was introduced to shore up the ranks here, I wouldn't be surprised if you're correct, Chris. We might be seeing a new member of Los Medicos sometime soon if Zoc keeps his usual schedule, keeping us all on our toes. Oh, out of the way that time. Wow, big Samoan drop from a little lady.
Drove Medico Trays down hard to the canvas. And fans here at Parkdale Hall behind the champion.
Very much so, Chris. You can feel the energy here.
Great position there from Ken Kensington, able to check out both competitors. And if this match ends in a count at Hutch Henry's, the title wouldn't change hands. La Bandita would retain that championship.
I don't think that's going to happen. Both of these guys on Bandita to her feet first. See what I mean, though? Chris staggering a little bit. I don't think it's just from the action here in the ring. There might be something going on outside in her personal life. I'm hoping it doesn't cost her here today in the ring. And look at that, leaving herself a little bit open there. Not quite as much snap on those shots. Oh.
And that's where one thing where the mask comes into play. You don't get to see a lot of that facial expression. You don't get to see a lot of the vulnerability on display that you would see in a regular wrestling match. Oh, Lord.
Wow. Looked like she almost tried to fake him out there, and then a huge spinning heel kick right to the mush. Wow, he hit hard, back of his head.
Medico Trays, maybe. Didn't think it was going to be quite as hard as it has been. Suicide dive there from La Bandita out on the concrete floor here.
Fans getting out of the way, just getting out of the way at the last second here, the fans. Here we go, climbing back in.
Well, you warned them before the show, Hutch Henry's, about the plancha zone. And the action known to spill out of control here at Demand Lucha, especially when Los Medicos are involved.
Wow, all the way up, slipping out though. Power move, just barely ducking that clothesline, grabbing the glove it looked like.
Plants Medico Trays, hits the ropes.
Man, could it be over here? Jeez, 1 count only. Sorry, excuse me, I don't know what I'm thinking. 2 count only there.
Close call for La Bandita, who needs to keep the action rolling here.
I gotta tell you, I wasn't expecting the openweight title to be the opening match here, but I am happy to see it. La Bandita getting the crowd going like only she can, cross body, but wow, gave a little too much time. He snagged her. Look, the bartender's so happy about that. Has Trace made friends? Oh, wow.
Caught midair into that jackhammer. Whoa. We almost saw a new champion right there.
Yeah, that was a hell of a jackhammer, right until like he snagged her with both arms, driving her down, body slam, like power slam style. I'm surprised she kicked out of that, but once again, showing why she has been the Openweight champion for so long, has shown a lot of tenacity throughout a lot of these defenses, Chris.
Definitely lots of resiliency from the champion, La Bandita, but it's not looking good right here. If he could connect with that moonsault, we could see the title change hands.
Yeah, you saw Bandita inching over bit by bit. She saw it coming, was getting ready to move, and here we go. Is this enough? Wow, right under the armpit, driving her whole top of her body weight. What? Come on!
When I was getting in position there, I thought that was it.
I thought it was it too. Medicos are tough, they're vicious, they're mean, but they, like, when I said tough, I mean like they're tough to be in the ring with, but they have shown that they're not all that tough sometimes.
Los Medicos definitely known for absorbing some serious amounts of punishment in addition to dishing it out. And La Bandita looking underneath that ring.
But we've seen them dominate matches and then go down hard after a few good combinations. I don't know, however, Zoc has brought these guys to life, whether it was a test tube or mind control or Universal Soldier kind of stuff, dead flesh reanimated, whatever it is. I highly doubt he can get the kind of like motivation out of them that a regular human can get with a crowd coursing through their veins, championships on the line, pride on the line. You can't tell me the Medicos have pride, Chris. They're monsters. Oh, see what I mean? They got no brains.
Completely backfired for Medico Trace. The champion goes up to the top here.
The frog splash has garnered many victories. Oh, for this young lady. And 1, 2, 3, it does again.
Here is your winner, and still the Lucha Openweight champion, the self-proclaimed vigilante, La Bandita.
Bandita getting out of dodge quick. She didn't want to be in the ring with the Medico any longer than she needed to be. Hey, congratulations, Bandita! Good job.
I saw the pictures, I was like, oh.
The following lucha is a Lucha-Doors match where all doors are legal. Introducing competitor number 1 from Lehigh Valley, weighing in tonight at 220 pounds, the Pontiff of Pain, Brother BEDLAM.
Wow, Brother BEDLAM, an absolute wild man when it comes to in-ring action, but very weirdly calm and sedated backstage. I get like a real Cape Fear vibe from this guy, Chris. I tried to talk to him, but see how wild he is? But you can see like his round face, his big eyes when he talks to you calmly backstage. Like, I felt mesmerized. This guy's a real creep, but in the ring, he's a complete wild man. This guy completely freaks me out. I don't even know if Kensington will be able to control this guy.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 310 pounds, from the 7th Circle, he is the master of the Lucha-Doors, the mighty SERAPHIS!
Oh yeah, baby, SERAPHIS back in the house here tonight. And Chris, maybe, just maybe, the mighty SERAPHIS can control Brother BEDLAM. I think we know what he's going backstage to get.
There's been a lineup of opponents who have tried to take down the master of the Lucha-Doors, the mighty SERAPHIS. There was even a time where there was a second SERAPHIS, and no one can slay the beast. And since he's been back at Demand Lucha, he's been an unstoppable force. Whether that's win, lose, or draw, the Doors always come into play. So when someone like Bruiser Brother BEDLAM wants to step into the ring here, the Pontiff of Pain with SERAPHIS, this is exactly the kind of fight that the mighty SERAPHIS likes.
Oh yeah, there's the door. The red boot, 1 foot in hell. Always has 1 foot in his home, even though he lives here on our astral plane. The mighty SERAPHIS looking to splinter some wood and break some bodies here tonight at the Nightmare.
Hold it.
Commissioner Freddie Mercurio here on stage. What do you tell you, Chris?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Demand Lucha Commissioner, Freddie Mercurio.
Freddie's got something in mind here. Perhaps he agrees with me that BEDLAM needs a little something more for control. Or maybe he's sick and tired of all these doors. I like the doors myself. Oh, I see what's going on. We're gonna have 2 referees? I like this. I think Freddie should be outside the ring all the time. He's lovely. Or is he gonna give Kensington a break?
Apparently, Commissioner Freddie's going to step in here as a special guest referee for this all-doors legal Lucha-Door match. If there's going to be anyone that's going to oversee some of the carnage, it should be the Commissioner firsthand.
Kensington could use a break. I got to be honest with you. Oh, wow. Oh, and from behind. Well, I'm sure Freddie Mercurio is going to keep controlling this match. Completely insane. Bruiser BEDLAM. Excuse me, Brother BEDLAM. Oh, all over SERAPHIS, but eating a massive chop.
Well, there's not much that Freddie could do to try to contain these two guys. Technically, it's anything goes here in this match. It's almost like the Lucha Extrema style that we would see. All doors legal here. And there's already 1 door in the ring that SERAPHIS brought out to him. You don't know how many more underneath the ring, Hutch.
Oh, man, you never know around here. But you know, Freddie can throw hands if things get dirty. I mean, Kensington, God, he could really use a break, honestly. This guy has taken abuse every show for like a very long time now.
Yeah, ask him about Psycho Clown.
Yeah, seriously, Psycho Clown like waffled him with a chair on purpose. Speaking of getting waffled on purpose, SERAPHIS in his domain here. Oh, right to the breadbasket. Kitchen sink there here from BEDLAM.
And this is Brother BEDLAM's debut here at Demand Lucha. He's been trying to get in here just like a lot of great competitors, and what a way to test him out here against SERAPHIS here tonight.
Yeah, only about like just shy of 2 years into his career, but been working down at PPW in the States. Has worked at CZW before, some of the upper states. But first time, I believe, here in Canada altogether, and SERAPHIS is going to send him straight back to the U.S., maybe even farther, maybe all the way to the pit itself. Speaking of pits, Pit Viper Christmas. Freddie Mercurio's been decked out in Pit Viper gear all year, and is once again Pit Viper Christmas next month. So join us here. We might all be rocking the gear.
Are we getting new glasses?
We are getting new glasses, buddy.
How many pairs do I get?
I don't know. You're not quite as big as SERAPHIS. You get 2. I got to get at least 3 for him.
Now this chain coming into play, but apparently Freddie Mercurio, not too much he can do to stop it. Oh! Could have just broke his hand.
Yeah, I think the whole reason Freddie was down there was to put in the extra authority to be able to push his weight around. But these two guys, they both have a little more weight than Freddie Mercurio. These are 2 big boys. Oh, high fives. Those high fives have got to hurt.
SERAPHIS is just introducing him to the great fans here in Toronto.
Come on, give him the old Pete Dunne. Let's give him a snap the fingers. I love SERAPHIS rocking the door shirt. I love it. Oh. Wow.
him up. Big time slam there from SERAPHIS.
And with ease, just snagging him. Looks like he's right in position for the Vader bomb. I like this. Oh, I like the regular Vader bomb with intention. I don't like the Jack Swagger one when you run across the ring. Is that what Bedlam's gonna do? Did you just hear me? Oh no! Oh, Mr. Fuji action.
Definitely.
That was some good stuff. I don't like the Jack Swagger bomb though. That's no good. I like the Vader bomb. And let me tell you, SERAPHIS has the weight to make it count.
Definitely added to that unpredictable style of Brother Bedlam.
Now, with that same weight is what's taking the wind out of him here. Nobody home when he attempted it. Bedlam's been in control. That very interesting, like, flying reverse headbutt Mr. Fuji style thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, that Mr. Fuji's finishing move was basically that. It was pretty interesting. We got some Christian action now. Come stand on his back. No? Okay. Arguing with Freddie Mercurio is not smart. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Less than 2 years experience in the ring. You argue with the ref, you leave yourself open for guys like SERAPHIS.
Gave SERAPHIS a big time opening, continuing to unload on Brother Bedlam. Been a real slugfest here. Not the traditional Lucha Libre style that you would like to see and known for here at Demand Lucha. That high flying style. This is much more smash mouth in your face, which is why Freddie Mercurio wanted to oversee it firsthand. Did you talk about this with Freddie beforehand?
I did not. But we both have the same kind of mindset. I was very worried about this match. Talking with this guy backstage, you could tell he's like a weird manipulator. And Kensington is not the most strong-willed or strong-minded person. Freddie could smell what I could smell.
Unusual, we're looking for a submission here on SERAPHIS, and I don't think we've ever seen SERAPHIS submit Hutch Henries.
No, we have not. Very few losses under his belt, but he has shown that he is not impervious. Perhaps Bedlam can find that crack and make it count.
Has something else in mind. The bull
Oh!
with the horns on Brother Bedlam.
Looked like a little bit of indecision, maybe a little bit of footwork issues, and SERAPHIS made him pay. You got to know exactly what you're doing in the ring, or you got to be the kind of guy that's on autopilot. You don't think about anything at all. But if you second guess what you do, you leave an opening for people. And that's what Lucha Libre is all about. This isn't a classic Lucha match, but that's why you see Lucha guys helping each other, getting on the top rope, working together. That's what happens. You try and make the distance, and when you can't, you capitalize on mistakes. You capitalize on second guessing. And SERAPHIS, he did that there, but here we go. Both men toe-to-toe center of the ring. Bedlam has shown incredible powers of recuperation throughout this entire match, Chris.
Definitely able to absorb some serious amount of punishment at the hands of SERAPHIS. This has really been a back and forth contest. And Brother Bedlam is still in this thing.
Speaking of still in this thing, that door has been sitting precariously just inside the ring the whole match.
Well, we've almost seen it. Several pinning attempts, despite the door being used.
See what I mean? Bedlam up already. Oh, and low blow. Come on, Mercurio, what are you in there for? All doors are legal. That's still not legal. Oh, come on! Well, that should be a disqualification. Although I got to tell you, these guys look like they're set up for doom.
Under normal circumstances, it would be. Oh, wow! Went for a big-time moonsault. Both of them tried to roll out of the way.
Oh, Freddie Mercurio! Oh, God! Unicorn salt! Oh, yeah! Somebody get the commissioner out here. The referee. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, forget it. Okay, now Freddie's helping. This is a little bit too far.
Well, he put his hands on the official, who's technically the commissioner here at Demand Lucha. So
but, sadly, I don't think Brother Bedlam's going to want to come back. Oh, to Demand Lucha after this.
Driven through the door here, could be over for Brother Bedlam. His debut might have come and went quickly.
Well, there you go.
Here is your winner, the master of the Lucha-Doors, the mighty SERAPHIS.
The mighty SERAPHIS sending brother BEDLAM straight to hell. I don't know what he's a brother of, but if he's a brother of the church, he better be saying his prayers, because SERAPHIS will give you some dark thoughts on the car ride home, let me tell you.
Well, Hutch Henries, you're part of the board of directors. Do you think that brother BEDLAM's going to be back here after putting his hands on the commissioner of Demand Lucha?
I don't know. If he comes back, it'll probably be to try and sue us. He got completely railroaded here, but I fully approve. Well, what the hell was that?
He headbutted me, the prick!
All right. He agrees with you.
The following lucha is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first at this time at a total combined weight of 666 pounds and hailing from Nueva Germania, Paraguay. Accompanied to the ring by El Dr. Zaknov, they are the team of Los MEDICOS.
Big time, boo. No, that's not your stuff. That's her stuff. You stay away from it. Bandita's hat's still out here, and of course, Doc Zoc noticed it right away. This guy is evil incarnate. You do believe there's people here that cheer for these guys? They've been around so long, there's people that actually cheer these sons of bitches. Look, Zoc's brain is too big for that baseball hat. Is that Donnie? Yeah, Donnie's brain's pretty small. I don't think his hat's gonna fit Zoc. Oh, wow. Speaking of big brains, big people, the monolith himself, Ghost, finally making his way down the stairs.
There's something about El Doctor tonight, though, Hutch Henries. He doesn't seem like his usual self. He's usually brimming, beaming with confidence. But tonight, he doesn't have that. You can see it. It's a concern. He's in there. Los Medicos have faced a lot of tag teams, a lot of great tag teams, cohesive tag teams, legendary tag teams in the indie circuit. But tonight, it's two of the top prospects in Demand Lucha who have now aligned themselves. The breakout division winner, Johnny DeLuca, and the young lion, Bryce Hansen, who was unmasked. And since being unmasked, we saw his true colors, a real chip on his shoulder. And so this is something that El Doctor isn't necessarily prepared for. He likes to play a lot of head games. But tonight, these youngsters, they're not fazed by it. They're looking out for themselves, first and foremost. And they're not concerned with El Doctor's plans here at Demand Lucha. They're looking out for themselves.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with those guys. I'm seriously disappointed in Bryce Hansen working with DeLuca, but geez, the Medico, I'm not a fan of the Medicos either, so I don't know who I should be cheering for, although I wouldn't mind somebody giving Bryce Hansen maybe the back of their hand, maybe knock some sense into this kid. I mean, DeLuca's got talent, so does Bryce. They're probably going to be a really good team together, but I cannot stand DeLuca, and it's very obvious he's already rubbing off on Bryce Hansen. The young lion, handsome Bryce Hansen. All these monikers seem like they seem like a joke now. These are all kind of positive things of somebody who's striving to be the best. I already feel like Bryce has let his attitude get to him. I was trying to talk to him today. Totally different demeanor with me. It's really shocking. Very disappointing.
Well, I guess maybe he understood that if he wanted to be successful, he had to do whatever it took, and that's potentially aligning himself with Johnny DeLuca himself, doing whatever it takes, whether that's tag team or in that singles competition. We saw how singles competition went for him.
Now,
The fans were behind him and unmasked him. That's almost 2 years of his career, 2 years of his identity gone down the drain here.
What do you mean gone down the drain? People love that kid, and now it's a new phase. People are seeing the real him. You know, he could maybe come out of his shell. I love the Stallion kid. So did everybody in the audience. I don't see any reason why he should let that kind of embarrassment get to him. He seemed like a confident guy. I didn't talk to him that much. But I can't see how that kind of an incident would turn him. We're gonna see what's happening tonight. I didn't get a chance to speak to him. Maybe he's gonna come out here with a good attitude, but I don't see how that can happen with Johnny DeLuca by his side. Man, the longest entrance in indie wrestling and pro wrestling history, these guys. Chris, start talking. Just start talking. See if they'll stop. The music guy will get the cue.
And their opponents, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 450 pounds. They come from good stock, and it's only up from here. They are the bronze icons, Mr. Electricity, Johnny DeLuca, and the young Lion.
Yeah, I am crying. What have you done? What have you done to this kid? I don't know how DeLuca can have this kind of an influence on Bryce Hansen. Well, it looks like I was wrong, Chris. I mean, Bryce seems to have a ton of attitude already.
Maybe that's something that Bryce Hansen already had in him. Maybe that's something that was instilled in him on his treks to Japan. And you knew that he came back with a new sense of confidence since coming back from Japan. And maybe he was just waiting for that mask to come off Hutch Henries so you could see his true form, his true self, the young lion, Bryce Hansen. Look at this now.
Oh, man. The Medicos were having an argument with somebody in the crowd here. It was very obvious. And from behind here, these two guys, I'm really surprised about what's going on here. I thought maybe the fans would start cheering these guys just because, you know, who likes the Medicos? Anybody comes out to kick their ass, you're going to get support. But it's hard to like Johnny DeLuca. Wow, Dose. Hey!
Try to get some double teams on from the bronzed icons, apparently.
The bronzed icons?
That's from the time that they spend in the tanning salons.
Oh, well, give me a break. Johnny DeLuca's got that olive complexion, I'll give it to you, but Bryce Hansen's white as a sheet.
Medicos going to town here on DeLuca and Hansen.
Wow. Speaking of white as a sheet, that'll leave you ghostly. And look, the fans booing these guys. They're going to boo everybody. This whole match is just going to be booing.
Well, it basically comes down to who does Toronto like the least.
First of all, these
or
are
hate the
wrestling
most.
fans. Second of all, these are Torontonians. No offense, people, but I'm not giving anybody here the benefit of the doubt. Nobody knows who to cheer or who to boo. I want to boo everybody in this ring, and if anybody in this audience is smart, they'd be doing the same thing.
El Doctor hooked the leg of DeLuca. The referee didn't see it, so he can't really call it, but he can only suspect it here.
So, I mean, I guess you could flip it around and you could just cheer for everything, because every single person is taking damage that you don't like.
Well, I certainly don't want to cheer for El Doctor and Los Medicos, but I do have to give credit to them. They've been the most successful tag team faction in Demand Lucha history, Hutch Henries. I have to at least agree with that statement.
Oh, wait, that was like a positive, yeah. Okay, you know what, Chris? If these guys face Johnny DeLuca every show, I think maybe I can get into this.
Flattened DeLuca with a big-time elbow, and you can see
I don't
Bryce
think
Hansen.
it'll take long before I actually start physically cheering even. Like, I can see this happening.
Well, Johnny DeLuca's taken exception with you, potentially, especially since you were overseeing some of the parts of the breakout division and seemed to think that he wasn't getting the opportunities
Johnny
that he
DeLuca
deserved.
has problems with anybody that's generally a decent human being, and I wouldn't say I'm at the top of the list, but generally certainly fits the bill. Oh, and he hates anybody that has any kind of decency.
Double hip toss takeover from Los Medicos. And they're going to have a lot more tag continuity. Those guys know each other so well. The longest reigning Demand Lucha tag team champions. And I'm sure both these tag teams would love to move up the ranks back into contention towards those tag titles, which are potentially disputed and contested here as well, in addition to the Demand Lucha Premier Championship.
Bit of a championship drought here lately with our champion, Ares, nursing some injuries, also one half of the tag team champions. But new interim champion crowned in the meantime. But here, both of these teams, I'm sure, are going to be looking to get that tag team gold if they can. Now look at this, Chris. There's a smile on my face here, Chris. So I'm telling you, I am steps away from actually emoting cheers from my mouth.
Double team situation from Los Medicos.
Bryce getting him out of the way. There we go.
Great positioning from young Hansen.
A big chop from Hansen. And then there's that Edwo getting out of the way. DeLuca just barely.
Sling
You know,
blade.
DeLuca's been on the roster all year. It's a lot of time to spend time backstage, you know, talking to each other, getting in the ear of Bryce Hanson, and maybe this has been a long time coming.
Certainly, I know you've seen it yourself many times here at Demand Lucha. Sometimes, in a lot of the locker rooms in professional wrestling, people take sides and they section off, and there's cliques and things going on backstage, and you never know who's getting in whose ear back there.
Well, you know, as somebody that's part of the board of directors and has some authority here, sometimes some of the people that I get along with really well, they give me the cold shoulder. They're having an issue with the company, issue with booking, issue with something, you know, and it's not always my fault or my issue, but they take it up with me. And the same thing, sometimes guys who I can't stand, who are bastards, they're suddenly really nice to me because they want to get something out of me. There we go, Zoc. DeLuca not even feeling that. Shows you how weak Zoc is without his potions, I guess, huh?
Well, without those potions, without Nurse Novocaine by his side, you never know what kind of trick she has up her sleeve. We talk about potential new members. You never know who's going to be lurking alongside El Doctor.
Oh, no. But like I was saying, sometimes it's tough for a guy like me to gauge, you know, what guys are actually feeling backstage, but you would know better than me. I'm assuming that the Stallion Kid never gave you a crossword. You seem really shocked at this attitude change, far more than me.
I was definitely shocked. I've watched young Bryce Hanson's career develop from the blossoming early stages, just like I've seen DeLuca. I talked about how DeLuca had really turned into his own man here at Demand Lucha, really solidifying that after winning that breakout division, which a lot of people didn't think he could do, including yourself maybe. And that's just what gave him the extra motivation to go all the way.
Well, what shocked me was he had losses. It's a fan vote, so even though he lost matches, he still got the votes. I don't know if he's buying votes or maybe he really does have vitamin D. I wonder if it was all ladies. I got to look at the analytics on the vote. Who knows? But he certainly is talented. I hate to say it. And in control here on the Medicos. I mean, God, these guys, what was their name? They could come out with a victory. What were they named again?
The Bronzed Icons.
The Bronzed Icons. God, I hope they don't win just so you don't announce that. That's awful.
They're really proud of it, actually.
Grinding away here on Uno. I gotta tell you, ever since they switched to the black, I don't know what it is. I can tell exactly which Medico is which. It's like magic. I had real trouble before between Trace and Uno. Look at the attitude here from Bryce. Wow, man.
That is a mistake, though, in my estimation, Hutch Henries. Spitting on Los Medicos. And Los Medicos are usually never disrespected quite like that here at Demand Lucha.
Dude, I would not spit on Zoc. He'll like steal your DNA. Next show, you're gonna have like a Freddie Mercurio clone, like what happened with Fred Eye. You'll have like Bryce die. You gotta be careful, man, with this guy.
I have to say,
Snapmare, center of the ring, fundamentals here. Sorry to cut you off there, Chris.
no, that's hard. Fundamentals, you're correct. And you know, Bryce Hanson originally studied under textbook Tyson Dukes, one of the premier mat tacticians in professional wrestling Canadian history.
And they just showed a picture of the dusty Lindsay Dorado was online. Instagram showed a picture of the CWC trophy he saw in the WWE warehouse. Tyson Dukes was in that tournament. So definitely has the chops to be teaching the next generation. And Hanson here grinding down textbook style here on the Medico. So showing that training.
El Doctor trying to rally his men back into this matchup, but somehow the fans getting behind Los Medicos here at Parkdale Hall.
Yeah, surprising. See, look, everybody loves to see people get their comeuppance. A lot of these fans felt betrayed by Hanson. Wow, running right in. Both Medicos technically are larger, and I don't know if they're stronger, but I always talk about the veins on the forearms of Uno. He certainly is a big boy. He's a strong boy. But right now he's going to be looking for a tag, I guess, to the really big boy.
I like the team of Hanson and DeLuca. Despite all their cockiness and what they've done, I like the team simply because of the wrench that it throws in the plans of El Doctor. El Doctor has his finger, his nose in a lot of pies here at Demand Lucha, and he wasn't counting on a team like DeLuca and Bryce Hanson.
Whoa, hey! Not much effect there on the drop kick. Dose, it's been on the apron a while. Wow, big powers of recovery, turning around right into that huge forearm. And wow, the Medicos are feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it. Should we be cheering the Medicos? This is great.
Big man is the fresh man. Wow, flattens DeLuca. Quick tag out to Medico Dose. And we know it's Dose this time because Trace competed earlier.
unsuccessful in that Openweight Championship. But could Los Medicos seal the deal here for El Doctor? Tilt-a-whirl slam. Great combination. Look at this.
Wow, flattening him. Oh!
Hansen pulled the official Brad Myers out of the ring. And El Doctor's had enough.
Doc Zock, that's a Doc Zock move. He's like pissed off because you took my shtick. He's like, hey Hansen, I was just getting ready to do that to you. I thought he was going to like attack Hansen, but instead he like just natural reaction. He grabbed the ref and threw him in. It's hard to break habits.
Hansen knew what was happening. Look at that.
Wow, look at this teamwork for a new fledgling team. I'm surprised. Wow, Banderas. Geez, was that Hansen screaming like DeLuca? Certainly is rubbing off on him. Oh!
Kicked his own tag team partner.
Well, yeah, he's gonna have to rub that footprint off his face too.
Miscalculation from the Bronzed Icons. Look at this from DeLuca.
He loves that slip out kind of matrix move, but he got caught. Big one-arm power slam. What? And again! Okay, now you know what? Now I like it. Can you do it 3 times?
Oh, back fist to El Doctor. How much more is Brad Myers going to allow? Could be a disqualification here for the Bronzed Icons, but it doesn't look like Bryce Hansen really gives a damn.
Well, I mean, I'm always up for somebody taking a shot at Doc Zock, but it kind of feels like, I don't know. If I support Hansen, it means I'm supporting DeLuca. That feels wrong.
DeLuca rolls through. Close call there from DeLuca.
All the way to the top, no!
Oh wow, we're never gonna hear the end of it, that's for sure.
Doc Zock got out-cheated? That's hard to believe.
Here are your winners, the team of the Young Lion, Bryce Hansen, and Mr. Electricity,
Dude, they're
DeLuca.
posing for photos.
Icon.
Dude, you guys are such schmucks. What a bunch of crap. Couldn't happen to him. I mean, I don't know. I never thought I'd be upset somebody beat the Medicos.
Hey.
Screw all these guys.
Wow. Big time victory here for DeLuca and Bryce Hansen. I don't know if we call that quite an upset here at Demand Lucha, but what a way to debut a new tag team here, the Bronzed Icons.
Don't call them that.
Unusual there for El Doctor, a little fan adulation here at Parkdale Hall. That's not something Los Medicos are used to, but when you're in there against 2 cocky sons of bitches like the Bronzed Icons, then apparently we're gonna align with Los Medicos here tonight. I guess anything's possible here at Demand Lucha, Hutch Henries.
Oh, it's weird hearing them leave the ring to this music.
The following lucha is a special attraction match. Introducing competitor number 1, weighing in tonight at 300 pounds from the rivers of the Amazon. He is the menace of the deep. He is MERLOK.
Wow, the mighty MERLOK back at Demand Lucha. Looking as green as ever, but every year shows more and more of the veteran that he is becoming. And gonna be taking on Joey Janela. another guy who's kind of fishy, if you ask me.
Lots of great time matches here from MERLOK. Really been an unsung, unrecognized backbone here at Demand Lucha over the years. Really stepped up and delivered in a lot of high-end matches, big-time confrontations, and this proves to be another one. You're in there tonight with the bad boy Joey Janela, one of the most recognized independent wrestling stars in the sport of professional wrestling today. I am looking forward to this matchup, Hutch Henries. Should be one of the show-stealing matchups of the night here tonight at Parkdale Hall.
Oh yeah, baby.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 210 pounds, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, here is the bad boy, Joey Janela!
So, Joey Janela has decided to wear his jacket to the ring because it's kind of cold. I think he came right from outside. That's what he wore to the arena tonight. It's not like he's wearing his wrestling gear. He walked in this entire outfit earlier today. So I can't really express how much I love Joey Janela.
Joey Janela, very much what you see is what you get. That's what made him, love him or hate him, in professional wrestling, one of the most talked about competitors. The bad boy Joey Janela making his return here tonight at Demand Lucha. Some people say that he should be the #1 contender for the Demand Lucha Premier Championship. He's had some incredible battles here at Demand Lucha, but has just unfortunately come up short each time. This should be a primetime matchup for contention here tonight.
I thought you said fish. Fish should be. You're darn right, fish should be. It's going to be a hell of a fishy match. MERLOK against Joey Janela, and we've given him a shot before, he just hasn't come out with it. I don't know if a victory over MERLOK's gonna make him #1 contender, but certainly climbing back up the ladder. There's lots of people around here looking for gold. Joey's got a lot of people that he's got to compete against, besides just MERLOK. MERLOK's had a few Openweight title shots, but I'm sure he's looking for something a bit bigger and better in his life.
Could secure that tonight with a victory over Joey Janela, and we've already seen potentially a few upsets here tonight. We could see another one if MERLOK could defeat Joey Janela. And you talk about earlier at the start of the show how some of the wrestlers potentially have fatigue from that grueling schedule. There's someone who has one of the most grueling in the sport of professional wrestling, and that's the bad boy Joey Janela.
Now we have been going to Japan with Megan back and forth, been traveling all over the States. Just barely almost missed his flight to get here today, to be honest with you. When he walked in, I was very glad to see him. And he mirrored this sentiment. It was a close call, so you are correct. Very, very busy. And right now, busy with, I don't know whose smell has the more overwhelming fish smell, Joey Janela or MERLOK, but both of these men should be plugging their nose and just barreling straight forward. Going to get themselves a hard-hitting win here tonight at Demand Lucha. What the hell? Dude, that's SELEZIYA SPARX' music. What the hell? Has Joey Janela been like working his magic backstage? She's like, I couldn't wait till after the show. I had to come out now.
You guys want to play? SELEZIYA! I want to play. I mean, I don't want balls to play. That's a requirement, but I guess I have more testosterone than both of you combined.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, probably.
You guys want to play?
Yeah. Yeah, go, go. Make it official. Make it official, Chris. Do it. I'm making the call. I want to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is now a three-way match. Let's give it up for the Queen, SELEZIYA SPARX! MERLOK, you're my boy, but anything to screw up Janela, this will be fun. Let's do this, Kensington. Ring the bell a second time. Let's start it from scratch.
Well, if there's anyone that can make it official, Hutch Henries, it's you. You are one of the representatives of the board of directors, and so apparently this is now a three-way match under your discretion here.
Why not? Hey, I've learned a long time ago, do not argue with ladies, especially ones that can kick your ass.
Well, if shit hits the fan here, we know who to blame. It'll be you, but apparently Janela tried to focus the attack on SELEZIYA SPARX early on, trying to get MERLOK to do his bidding.
Well, she probably does have more testosterone than both of these guys put together. Wow. She's turning Joey Janela inside out, holy moly.
Big time clothesline from SELEZIYA SPARX, but maybe celebrating too prematurely here.
Oh, wow, into the corner. Well, I'm not exactly a huge SELEZIYA SPARX fan either. But once, just like the Medicos, I mean, I like whose butt she's kicking, or at least right there I am. Double cross body.
Taking down both men. We talked about earlier how anything could happen at Demand Lucha. Apparently, SELEZIYA SPARX just going to call her own shots here.
Well, we've already had Freddie Mercurio coming in as a surprise ref. Now we've got a surprise competitor. I wonder what other surprises we've got in store tonight. We're shaking hands. He's like, come on, girl, let's work together. She's not interested in that, man.
How do you know she doesn't like bad boys?
Well, I was talking about him perhaps working his magic backstage, and he's certainly getting a better view of things, or the kind of view of things I would like, so. Here we go, get that momentum, girl. Whoa, took a little doing, but she got it done.
Spun Janela right around and right out of the ring.
No, SPARX has been looking for an opportunity here, and it looks like if she's not officially booked, she's gonna try and make them herself.
That's pretty much what she's done so far since being back here at Demand Lucha. Oh my. Right to work on both of them, but Janela caught her in midair.
Oh, thank God. I would rather that than a powerbomb her down to the apron, or sorry, to the canvas. Sorry, to the concrete. The apron to the canvas is where he did end up delivering her. Still look devastating, but these floors here at Parkdale Hall are solid. Oh!
Could have taken SPARX out of the equation, but could have took Janela out of it right there. You can see that's the veteranship of Joey Janela. Quickly rolled out of the ring, try to get the hell out of there, get away from MERLOK.
Yeah, so he's allowed to use the Samoan drop because he's from the 7 Seas, right? So, which is, I'd like, from what I hear, one of those is right around Samoa.
That's right, it's in the ocean.
Exactly.
Choice pickings here for MERLOK. Could have had his way with either competitor, but apparently chose SELEZIYA SPARX.
Kick out here. MERLOK getting on top of her, man. You're taking too long.
With all of his weight across the back of SELEZIYA SPARX.
Fishman. Fish sticks. Everybody loves fish sticks. You like fish sticks, Chris?
There's a few times we've seen MERLOK in action. There's been fish sticks chants.
He should come out to a Kanye West tune. Like, you know what I'm talking about? But that'd be good. Although I don't exactly like copyrighted music. I can make an exception if MERLOK wants to start coming out to Kanye.
Double sledge on the back. SELEZIYA, look at the power.
Oh, sure, Chris. Just start calling the match. Be professional. Fine.
We're not allowed to talk about Kanye.
All right, we're not? Is he like, he's canceled? Is he right wing now or something? All right, whatever. There's a fish man. This is what, I love kids in the audience. Do you remember when we were at the well and they didn't know what their guy's name was, so they just chant whatever they want. It's pretty awesome. But Fishman, go Fishman, squash this girl.
I don't think those are children, Hutch Henries. I think those are drunk fans here at Parkdale Hall.
Oh, well, same thing. Childish. Oh.
SELEZIYA SPARX should be thankful Jody Threat's not out here. She's got her hands full with the murky menace from the deep. Imagine he could connect with this off the top rope. It'll be over for the Queen. It'll be a short reign for the Queen here at Demand Lucha.
Samoa drop from the top. That'll squish her all the way down. Hey, showing the strength and tenacity. SPARX showing that smirk, as it were. Wow, Janela, quick dive. Hurting his ribs. I don't think he got the height he wanted. He had to speed up. He saw the 3 count coming. Paid the price.
And so many times we've seen Janela risk it all to get that victory.
Well, I know SELEZIYA SPARX has a sharp tongue. She's got some sharp edges.
What kind of tongue does Joey Janela have?
I don't know. It's probably green or blue. It's very much like George the Animal Steel. The point is, I feel like landing on her, you're gonna get hurt either way. She's spiky, and I don't just mean her personality. She is vicious. Wow! Snapdragon. Gotta love that one.
SELEZIYA could be taken out of it. Brainbuster being called on here from the bad boy. You talk about how he went to Japan. Did he learn something like that over there, Hutch HENRIES?
Well, this match has really been, whoa! SELEZIYA against both these boys. Wow, brutal. Oh my Lord. I mean, MERLOK and Janela haven't really been throwing hands very much. They both are taking exception to SELEZIYA getting in there, but she's showing that she has the chops to do so. Take a look at this, Chris. Just absolutely demolishing everybody. And MERLOK down too. I think he hit the ground hard.
Torpedoed both the competitors. The murky menace of the deep just really flatlined both of them.
There we go. I spoke too soon. MERLOK rolling her out of the way and going right after his primary target, the original opponent, Janela. The man who you get the 3 count over is going to build your reputation.
SELEZIYA SPARX certainly the wild card here. MERLOK preparing for Janela, but still having his way with SPARX. And she already has a history of neck injuries. And you can see how hard she hit those turnbuckles, Hutch.
She was certainly out of commission for many years. That is correct. But she's come back here. She's come back with a lot of attitude. A lot of, like, I don't know, like murkiness. And she's just like not explaining her actions, not asking permission, showing up, being weird, stuff like this. It's hard for me to get behind her when she's not behind us, when she's not legit. But look at that, this is legit. Look at the power of MERLOK. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, they're gonna reverse it. Ow, he took too long. Getting Janela's arm over top of him. It's those few moments. That's all it takes in the world of pro wrestling.
Big time double team on the Murky Menace. And it's one of the first times we've really seen MERLOK down and out in this matchup thus far.
The fans try to get everybody here involved. I don't really know who they're behind. I guess SELEZIYA, it seems like. I kind of hope MERLOK takes a win. That'd be nice.
I think they both realize it's going to take 2 of them to keep MERLOK down.
Wow, anybody but Janela. Jeez, I don't know, SELEZIYA. I wouldn't trust this guy. He's going to turn around and waffle you. Wow.
Double clothesline, rocked up.
Wow, you can see on the face of SELEZIYA SPARX, she is feeling that one. What's going on? Oh man, MERLOK, he's been to Demand Lucha before.
Steel chairs coming into play here at Parkdale Hall.
Wow, he's going into the deep. That's where he lives.
Technically, this is a loud triple threat. The pinfalls and submissions do need to take place inside that squared circle. Here comes some more Lucha-Doors here tonight.
They're covering her up.
Ties up SPARX in the ring apron.
Well, what could he be looking for now? He's already got chairs and tables and got more chairs.
MERLOK is not done. Inflicting some serious punishment here.
More chairs. All right, he knew what he wanted. He wanted 4 chairs at a table. He's got a plan.
Needs it to be reinforced.
He does have 2 opponents. So the extra chairs are for the extra opponent. But maybe he's going to put them all both through one door. Who knows what goes on in the mind of a fish man.
There's the game plan right here. Apparently burying SELEZIYA SPARX underneath those chairs so she can't get back into the match, so he could drive Joey Janela through that door and win it all himself.
Yeah, SPARX might be thinking twice. about putting herself into this match. She's taking a bit of abuse here.
This could be it for Janela right here. He's gonna torpedo him right through that door. Janela out the back door with a right hand. MERLOK returns the favor.
Oh, baby! Teaching the big man a lesson and paying him back for those shots. No, no, no! Oh, man!
Wow.
Right on that neck that she's had repaired. That can't be good. Don't tell me she's gonna eat the pin now. Oh, yeah!
I can't believe that she was able to kick out of that.
Well, after coming out here and challenging Janela and MERLOK, I'd hate to see her be the one to go down. But she's certainly got to be regretting her decision here.
Holy shit, chants ring out here at Parkdale Hall. That's not the first time we heard it when Joey Janela's involved here at Demand Lucha.
Well, a lot of times men, you throw them into a chair like that, they have the size and body weight to crush the chair. Obviously, it's not good for their bodies, but man, that chair fought back. SELEZIYA SPARX, it didn't budge at all, and she has been writhing in pain ever since. Oh, man. This cannot be good. Second time the charm. SELEZIYA SPARX versus the chair part 2.
Could be that elbow smash that we see Janela do. SELEZIYA SPARX up in the nick of time. This is not where Janela wants to be.
She's going all the way up. We've seen her use that Dragon Rana before. Oh, yeah, baby! That's got to be enough. MERLOK still seems like he's out of it. No!
Sent Janela for a big-time ride, but MERLOK able to save it just in the nick of time.
And I thought for sure it was over there. SELEZIYA SPARX, I think she hit her head coming down off the Rana. MERLOK seems to have some serious attitude. He's throwing chairs left, right, and center. No, don't care for anybody. Could roll out of the ring, bounce out of the ring into a fan. He doesn't seem to care about anything.
Can you blame him? It was supposed to be a one-on-one matchup between him and Janela.
I'm sure he might be upset about that, but right now it looks like he's in control, and it's due to the fact that these other two have been kicking the crap out of each other. This could be his chance to win.
Chair right in the face.
Wow, Chris, this is really still anybody's game. Wow, big torque there. Extending the legs into the drop kick, and you heard MERLOK, who doesn't often make noises, you heard a big come out of the beast.
I can't believe she can lift him after what she took already earlier. Oh my God, this is it.
Wow, and SELEZIYA SPARX has toured the islands as well. She knows how to Samoan drop with the best of them.
Here is your winner, SELEZIYA SPARX!
Wow, that is surprising. Incredible action here in our semi-main. And we got one hell of a trios match coming up for you next.
The following is your main event of the evening and is a trios match scheduled for one fall. Participant number 1 on team number 1, weighing in tonight at 80 kilos from Mexico City, Mexico, making his return to Demand Lucha, representing Mala Fama. Here is Latigo.
Latigo returning to Demand Lucha, a member of Los Desperados. Was recently at our Stack Market show. Was here last month. Got betrayed by Bryce Hansen, god darn it. That was annoying as hell. But Latigo here, I think he's seriously going to impress these fans in our main event here at Demand Lucha.
Partner, making his return to Demand Lucha. He is a former Demand Lucha Premier Champion, weighing in tonight at 181 pounds and hailing from Sacramento, California. His grandfather is the inventor of the cartwheel. He is Jack Cartwheel.
Jack Cartwheel, former Premier Champion, robbed of the Premier Championship, but has had amazing opportunities since, doing great things at Evolve WWE, but back here tonight in Toronto, where a lot of his family lives. His grandfather, the inventor of the cartwheel, so a long lineage of success in this man's family, and looking to put the punctuation on it in the wrestling industry. Jack Cartwheel, primed for success, and in the main event here tonight at Demand Lucha.
Partner and team captain, representing Los Desperados. He is one half of the Demand Lucha Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions. He is the current Demand Lucha Interim Premier Champion. He is the base god. He is Gringo
Gringo Loco, a man who has certainly impressed here in Toronto, a man who's holding the Premier Championship for the second time, a man whose first name gets flagged on most social media as inappropriate content, but hey, what can you do? He's an inappropriate kind of guy. It's Gringo Loco, the base god himself, and it's trios action in the main event at Demand Lucha.
At a total combined weight of 430 pounds, coming fresh off the dance floor, they are the team of the Hot Stepper, McRae Martin, and the Big Boy, Junior Benito. They are the team of Fresh Air.
Oh, I don't know if Gringo Loco's ego can handle the fact that Fresh Air might have just got the biggest pop of the night, certainly a bigger pop than the base god, so I think you better watch your back, boys. Gringo Loco might be put a little more stank on those punches and kicks now. Wow, but the hype certainly increased here. Diminutive crowd here tonight at Demand Lucha, maybe a little smaller than usual. Bad weather outside. Christmas ahead, the bills are mounting up, everybody's spending money on other things. but these guys walked out the curtain and the place heated up quick. Wow, definitely hot. McCray Martin like covered in sweat. No wonder. Oh yes, fresh air. They conceived of this gimmick right here at Demand Lucha, and it has taken them pretty far. But we are ecstatic to have fresh air back here in the main event at Demand Lucha.
And their tag team partner weighing in tonight at 168 pounds and hailing from Rio Bravo, he is El Oya de Líder.
Oh yeah! Brillante returning to Demand Lucha. Really impressed Las Vegas weekend for WrestleMania. Finally coming back right here to Toronto, to our home base. And boy, is this man going to impress tonight. The fans, you thought they were hot for fresh air? Wait till this match is over. The ovation's gonna be insane, and hopefully Brillante will be raising his hand at the end of said match, along with his tag team partners, Chris. I said
Should be an interesting tag team combination. You have the youthful exuberance of Fresh Air and Brillante together. Some three great high flyers, and standing across them, two partners handpicked to be here tonight. Gringo Loco, despite all his differences that he's had with Jack Cartwheel and the many battles that they had for that Premier Championship, they put those differences aside, and sometimes enemies make better friends than allies, and Gringo Loco realized that for self-preservation in the Demand Lucha Premier Championship game. He's brought back Jack Cartwheel to the fold and added Latigo, Los Desperados here against Fresh Air and Brillante. Should be a great one, Hutch Henry.
I think it's their time in GCW and really brought them together. And yeah, I mean, even though they've been at odds in the Demand Lucha ring, it's not due to a lack of friendship, it's due to wanting to be the best. And when you come to Toronto, the fans, they cheer, they go wild. You want to be the best, you want to go home with that big paycheck, sell the most shirts. But these guys are definitely friends behind the scenes. Those Desperados, I got to tell you, Chris, if I had to put my money down, the Despies are probably going to be the guys I'll put it down on. I mean, Cartwheel, former Premier Champ. Loco, current interim champ, former Premier Champ. And Latigo has constantly impressed in the few times we've seen him here at Demand Lucha.
Well, lots of people thought that Jack Cartwheel was potentially robbed from that Demand Lucha Premier Championship. All that dispute that happened with Lindsay Dorado, and then went on to sign a WWE ID contract. It's been quite successful for Jack Cartwheel. He's one of the finalists for that ID championship, Hutch Henries.
Chris, you can't talk over what could possibly be and clap them cheeks. Oh, okay, no.
Cartwheeled out of the clapping of the cheeks.
Yeah, if he gets his cheeks clapped, he's not gonna be able to cartwheel. I mean, his sciatic nerve will be on fire. His whole leg's gonna go numb. It's a brutal maneuver, Chris. Oh, look at that. Wow, imagine the main event ended right there.
Cartwheel just so smooth, so quick.
Classic cartwheel. Pommel horse elbow. That's what I like to call it, and I ain't gonna stop.
Cartwheel, it's like 1,000 rotations ahead of the rest of the competition here at Demand Lucha and across. Look at that handstand.
That wasn't even a full cartwheel. I'm glad that I stopped doing the cartwheel counter, because that one would have confused me. I had to start keeping track of like half cartwheels.
We need the counter on the screen. There's a tag to Hot Stepper. Maybe the biggest guy in this matchup.
Very much possibly, yes.
Sidewalk slam into that senton. Fresh Air are a regular tag team, though, Hutch Henries, across Canada and the USA. They've had a lot of success together. Unfortunately, Hot Stepper was sidelined with some injury. And when you get in there with world-class talent like Latigo, it's hard to keep that grueling schedule in pace.
Well, you weren't at the show, Chris, but soon after he recovered from that injury, he had his one and only singles matchup here at Demand Lucha, took on Joey Janela, and man, very nearly came out with the win. But they've been impressing as a tag team for sure, and they're back doing that here at Demand Lucha. Razor focused on that tag title, believe me, when you talk to them backstage, it's pretty much the only thing they mention to me. Maybe that's because I'm part, I don't know if that's what they talk to you about. When they talk to me, they want to book that match.
I want to see a breakdance match between Hot Stepper and Jack Cartwheel. Look at that, Latigo. How about that for Lucha Libre?
There's some lucha for you. Pick him up, put him in your corner. Might not be classic lucha, but it's classic tag team wrestling, and that's how you keep control. It's how you get the win. Here's classic though. Classic fresh air. Pop him up and over, and a wham!
Launching the big boy, Junior Benito, into the pinning combination. And I'd love to see Gringo Loco get in there. Remember those battles that Junior Benito had with Gringo Loco for that Premier Championship.
You're getting your wish, at least a half of it here. Gringo Loco getting in, but Junior Benito getting out. Brillante RB in the ring. And he might be the base god, but geez, he's in the ring against a virtual Jesus of Lucha Libre. A young man who has not only rises, but is risen, and he will rise to the sky and come down on you, crashing really hard.
That's rare from Gringo Loco right there. A sign of respect before the action even got underway. You know that Gringo Loco just doesn't give that out.
Well, he's probably hoping that Brillante won't kick his ass too bad if he shows him some respect. This kid can really give her in the ring. Oh, man. Shield my eyes, they're burning.
You have been ravished here tonight.
Well, it is one of his signature maneuvers.
Look at the flow here from Brillante. I don't know if the base god liked that too much. Brillante based himself.
Latigo, if anybody might have an answer for Brillante's style of Lucha Libre, it might be Latigo. Gringo Loco, though, oh, in the wrong place at the wrong time. Looked like he was coming to assist Latigo, but ended up getting around it right out of his boots. Whoa! Pop-up tornillo right into another Tahiras Rana. And again.
Brillante just too quick. Cartwheel right in there.
Wow, cartwheeling around into that Mexican arm drag, only to be greeted with a cartwheel of his own, one in the human flesh form. But still, oh, taking it to him. And fresh air outside the ring. They're looking impressed. They're like, wow, sure glad we decided to team with you.
About to take flight. Fresh air and Brillante. Oh, look at that. Los Desperados cutting them off.
Gringo Loco dragging Brillante out through the middle, and here, Cartwheel and Latigo showing the fact that they have worked together many times at GCW. Los Desperados against Fresh Air. That's a marquee match that these Fresh Air guys have wanted for a while, but this is the wrong two Desperados. These aren't our tag team champions.
That's right, and there's still even more. We've seen Toxin in action, Toxin here in action at Demand Lucha in the past. You never know who Gringo Loco will call upon.
Look all the way over favors in one of our merch areas. Gringo Loco, concession stand brawl here, but in the ring, oh, Latigo all over Junior Benito in all the wrong places. And you are correct, Toxin has been here, a hell of a match against Sam Adonis. Like almost a half hour, 35 minutes, they absolutely destroyed each other. Oh, but Brillante getting destroyed right now, heavy-handed. Gringo Loco showing why he is the base god. It's not all about flying with this guy. He'll just punch you right in the face.
Well, unfortunately, in this matchup, Brillante is the unproven commodity here for the fans in Toronto. Into the washrooms here at Parkdale Hall.
If he's got anything to prove, he can get it out in there and then come back fresh. Oh, not prove, sorry.
Brad Myers really lost control of this trios match, and technically there doesn't have to be any tags. It has to be one man in, one man out, but it's all 6 man on the outside, brawling all over the corners here of Parkdale Hall.
Latigo sees Brillante coming out of the bathroom and decides, you know what? I'm gonna lock you in there. That's what I do. I love it. Smart move. Brillante's probably the most skilled guy in there, not to take anything away from Benito and Hot Stepper, but man, this kid, you go online, look at some highlights. He can really rock and roll. He can really move. I can see why they want to lock him in the bathroom.
Brillante, some people say, stole the show on WrestleMania weekend for Demand Lucha, that big debut in Las Vegas for Demand Lucha. Really taking the show all over the place here in 2025. 2026 looks to be even bigger. Great combination from Los Desperados.
Yeah, Junior Benito in the wrong end of town here, channeling some Red Dragon kick And now Shooting Star getting drugged right into position. Hard to miss your mark when your partners are placing him right there for you. Come on, Myers, it's one man in, one man out. Let's get these guys out of the ring. And there, they threw him out, and they're inviting BRIYANTE in. They know what they're doing.
Lured the youngster in, and it's a triple team here on BRIYANTE.
Well, I mean, Latigo, Gringo Loco, the traditional lucha, they know what they're doing, but maybe taking advantage of the fact that Fresh Air isn't ready, isn't like used to these lucha rules, these trios rules. Oh, Gringo saying, hey, I got some for you here, but how benevolent of the base god. That was, he's like, one more time. Let me show you how it's done. Oh, man.
All three members of Los Desperados with overhead chops on BRIYANTE. Oh, cross
Latigo
body.
down low. Gringo Loco bringing him high. Wow, Alpamare, water slide. Whoa, I don't know what you want to call that.
Not what Cartwheel wanted here at Parkdale Hall. He thought he was spinning, pinning, and winning here. He thought he had sealed the deal for Los Desperados. They're going to town on Hot Stepper, the big man from Fresh Air.
Certainly going to take two of them to get him over. Holding him up, making him think about it. Slingshot. Wow. Torquing him Tully Blanchard style. Man, and Los Desperados have really been taking advantage of the ref here. All three of them have been in there forever. Gringo's finally on the outside, but
Cartwheel into the German. Great execution from Jack Cartwheel.
Latigo finally getting out. It's nice of him to get out of the ring.
Well, they realized if he's going to get the pin officially, you have to get him out of there. Standing drop kick, really planted Hot Stepper.
I was going to say Okada style, up nice and high. Go for it again. You'll get it this time, Cartwheel. Jesus.
And this is a different kind of Cartwheel that we're seeing here at Demand Lucha.
He has been a little bit different, a little more standoffish. Still a really sweet kid, but I don't know, man. The more clout he's getting, the more clouded his head is getting, I think.
Well, the scene's crowded out there, and it's a lot for Cartwheel to contend. Already a busy schedule, and you add in those WWID dates. It's been incredible that he's been able to return here to Demand Lucha, but now they got Latigo back in the ring.
They have certainly been keeping him busy, that is for sure. Oh man, come on, Brad, check that out. It was hamstring, but still.
Apparently he wants BRIYANTE one-on-one. Traditional masked lucha libre right here in the center of the ring at Parkdale Hall.
Remember, BRIYANTE, this is the guy who locked you in the bathroom just now. That's what he thinks of you.
Latigo, timeout apparently, begging for mercy, kissing his feet here. And it was all
distraction.
a trap.
That was a little weird, though. The old kissing the feet distraction. It's classic wrestling, Chris. It's classic lucha.
Well, BRIYANTE was young and naive and fell for it. Oh, puts Latigo up top.
Wow.
Super kick from BRIYANTE. Lures in the base god head first.
Well, once again, Los Desperados trying to use all three men, trying to use these rules to their advantage. BRIYANTE seems to be the only guy that's seems to be able to keep a hold of it all.
BRIYANTE able to counter Los Desperados. Really keeping them off their game here. Into position. Off the rope, slingshot, reversed into the arm drag. BRIYANTE flying all over the place. Super kick from Cartwheel.
I don't think that worked out for him quite the way he wanted. Ended up standing up, having to regain his balance just in time to get a super kick to the face, but now both members of Fresh Air have come in there, but Gringo Loco's just taking care of him right away. My God. Oh, paying for it though now. Classic hot stepper there. 540 spin kick right to the back of the head.
Took the champion out of the ring. And this is what they wanted earlier. This is the plancha zone here at Demand Lucha. Oh, wow. And on their feet. Pair of suicide dives and a tope con hilo. Incredible aerial display here at Demand Lucha.
Here's another look at that, Chris. Wowie zowie. Getting back to live action quick. They've already got Cartwheel in the ring. They're feeling it. They want to put away Los Desperados. Oh yeah, come on, baby.
Into the electric boogaloo, 2 count.
Man, and Fresh Air could really use a big win here at Demand Lucha. They've got the fan support, they've got the adulation, but they don't have the win-loss record to take them to the top. This is the step they need to get that tag title shot they want.
They had the chance several times, couldn't get the job done. They faced a lot of the best competitors, both in singles and in tag.
Yeah, but they've
Latigo.
been screwed time and time again. None of those have been like clean official wins. Every time they've been within a hair's breadth. And once again, fate not on their side. Latigo in control, and Fresh Air letting the advantage slip away.
Definitely miscalculation to his own partner, Latigo.
Whoa! Wow, and I think a fan really got plancha'd. Holy shit, is right, here we go, look at this. Wow.
Propelling himself just like a cannonball, Latigo. Right through those ropes. Cartwheel says, when there's a wheel, there's a way here. Oh!
Oh, and BRIYANTE feeling the wheel. Cartwheel DVD, or Cartwheel Steamroller, whatever you want to call it. Obviously going to take all the wind right out of you. Oh, Sasuke special, my God!
And Gringo all the way up top here on BRIYANTE, double jump, split-legged.
Wow. And if he had somewhere else to go, he'd string a third move together. Los Desperados are impressive, Chris.
Main event, bringing the fans to their feet here at Parkdale Hall. Demand Lucha continues to deliver time and time again with quality in-ring action. Incredible.
Wow, the fans banging the walls, stomping the floors. This place was shaking there for about 30, 40 seconds, Chris. Oh man, come on. Well, there's a chair, but it's all bent.
Los Desperados done playing around. They're getting everything from under the ring in there. Corona beer across the head of BRIYANTE, almost up in front of us, Hutch Henry.
Dude, I got a Corona here, don't steal mine. Oh, Gringo here, taking it to BRIYANTE. Inside the ring though, look at this crazy action. They're setting up for something. That chair does not work.
Bodies all over the place. Gringo Loco bringing the action out on the stage, with the other members of Los Desperados going to town on Fresh Air.
Come on.
Desperados are in control so far, Hutch Henry's, in this matchup. Gringo Loco quite proud of himself here. Latigo and Jack Cartwheel getting things set up. Gringo Loco was smart to take BRIYANTE out of the equation, take the premier high flyer out of this.
These guys have something planned. What's going on? It's like they're working in tandem here.
They want to keep BRIYANTE out of this. and they want to isolate Junior Benito, the guy who took Gringo Loco to the limit for that Premier Championship already.
They've been doing a good job of shutting down Brillante this whole match. I mean, he is one of the most impressive high flyers and athletes out there, and he's been basically neutered this whole match. Gringo Loco, Latigo have been shutting him down all the time, and now they got him on the stage here, setting up Junior Benito. This cannot be good.
These guys are going to do Gringo Loco's dirty work and try to take Junior Benito out of contention.
Hot stepper, Gringo sees it. He's trying to get down there, but not enough time.
Chairs across the back of Los Desperados.
Oh!
Chair across the face of Gringo Loco. Potentially calling for a double. Look at this.
Stage here. Oh my God!
That was incredible. And now fresh air. 450 on Jack Cartwheel. 450.
Oh man! This is insane!
Latigo in the nick of time. Brillante jumping right off the stage, risking it all here against Gringo Loco with that flying Rana, and just sent Gringo Loco flying across the floor here at Parkdale Hall. There's literally bodies everywhere here as Fresh Air, Latigo, and Cartwheel try to get back into this thing.
Oh, another shot.
Into the boots of the big boy, Junior Benito. But Latigo out the back door, Hutch Henries. Super kick from Latigo.
Wow, bodies are everywhere. Turning around though, Latigo, watch out. Oh!
Face first, backfired for Hot Stepper. Cartwheel sees an opening.
Wow, crucifix bomb. We've seen Cartwheel administer that to many people. That one was dirty though, Chris. A lot of stank on it. And here we go, Benito. Oh! Big ending there. Out of nowhere now, Gringo Loco, springboard cutter. Chris, it's gotta be all over for Fresh Air.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Ow!
Position from Gringo Loco, but he just got taken out of it there from Hot Stepper. Brillante.
Somersault spear a la Moose and Bobby Lashley. And now do we have to call that a Mexican destroyer now? Brutal action, everybody out. And let's take a look at it here. Big destroyer, and Latigo destroyed. Very apropos name for that move. Back to live action, but nobody's alive here, Chris. They're all dead. The fans are coming alive though, because this is awesome.
What a main event here. And we still have one premier event left here at Parkdale Hall in December.
Oh yeah, but we've got what, 3 or 4 events between there and now, but Parkdale Hall, that's where we do the big guns. That's where we bring them out. And here tonight, Brillante, he is loaded and ready to fire. And here comes the ammunition. It's door time, Chris.
Oh, Gringo Loco.
More doors, more doors. It's not a luchador chant, it's a Mordor chant. Well, you know what they say, Chris? One does not simply walk into Mordor. One puts your opponent through it.
Gringo Loco asked for it though, Hutch Henry. He's the one that brought this into the ring. He brought all that plunder in there. Brillante with Gringo Loco in prime position.
I was gonna say Fresh Air better look behind them. Los Desperados looked like they were primed and ready to attack, but now they've just been added to the carnage. Jack Cartwheel's gonna obviously regret getting back in the ring.
This is not good for Cartwheel.
No, not at all.
This is not good for Gringo Loco.
Oh my God. It's ready to rumble. It's happening right here, okay.
Hard to the floor goes Junior Benito, Fresh Air, Hot
I thought
Stepper.
Jack Cartwheel was gonna get Jimmy King'd. I thought it was all over. Oh no!
Oh, it's all over all right for Brillante. Look at Los Desperados. They're gonna put him away right here. They're gonna drive him through that door.
Oh no, come on, brutal! Hey!
Super bomb.
Wow! What a main event!
Here are your winners, the team of Latigo, Jack Cartwheel. And the Demand Lucha Interim Champion, the Base Guy,
Latigo representing the massive Mexican community here in Toronto. Gringo Loco, the bridge for Lucha Libre to the world. And Jack Cartwheel cartwheeling into all of our hearts. Los Desperados take it home in the main event at Demand Lucha. Fresh Air once again, that elusive victory out in the ether, and one day they will grab it. A lot better than BRIYANTE. Boy, he's not feeling too good. Yeah.